Oh, good, 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 good.
Very well.
We have
Very
a
well.
we have what we call in poker. We have what we call in the poker game a full house. We we
Yeah.
have a full house. Oh,
I
good to
can
see
see
you.
you've got your poker face on already, haven't you?
Yeah, you know, see, can you see what I'm
That's
thinking?
good.
Can you read
That's
my
good.
can you read what I'm thinking?
No, no, I can't.
I can be a master of disguise.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Oh, good to see everyone. Good to see everyone. Hey, what a day, eh? How's the weather? How's the weather in London, Trevor?
Bright sunny. Well, I'm not in London. I'm nearer to Brighton, but it's nice, warm, and sunny down here. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
that's uh, that's a change. That's a change. It's usually raining where you are, Trevor, isn't it?
But I think it's
Well, the
usually
trouble
raining where I am. Manchester called Rainchester.
always rains. And of
Uh,
course, on Monday this week, I don't know about where you are, but it rained down here, and it was St. Swithin's Day, which means it's going to rain every day for 40 days.
No, I doubt it. It's
Ada,
not raining. It's
did
not
you
raining here right now, anyway.
did you guys
That's what
see
they say.
did you guys see that in the chat? Because I posted it in the
I
chat.
saw it. I
Did
saw
you
it,
see
and I
it?
was like, "What?" When I saw it, the first thing I looked was look through the window and say, "It's sunny here."
Yeah, yeah. Well, the good thing is we had a mixed weather here in Bradford. So we had a really, really brilliant, gorgeous, sunshiny day. And then in the evening, it rained. So now
No, you
I
don't
think the
know.
weather, I think the weather is going to be bipolar. I think we're going to have a bipolar 40 days. So we'll have a gorgeous day and a rainy night, because it did say when I read the article, it did say 40 days and 40 nights. Now I don't know how they arrived at that figure. They must have been copying Noah. Do you remember Noah's Ark?
Yeah.
Do you remember
Rain for
Not
40
personally,
days.
no.
do you remember Noah's Ark, Trevor?
Not personally, no. I wasn't there, but I gather he, I
I
gather he had a good time.
I was. Luckily, I was on the ark. Anyway, yeah. So welcome to the Alien Spaceship with myself, Emmy Hikins, and Trevor calls me bruv.
And I'm Trevor Gear, and Cuz calls me bruv. Is that right?
And
And I'm Femi Madariola and Emmy Hikins call me Safemo.
yeah, I call him soft demo. yeah, it's been a good start. It's been a good start with it's been a good start. It's been a good start with the Swithin's Day. How do you pronounce it? Swithin's Day.
St. Swithin's Day.
Swithin's Day. Do you know? Does anyone know the origin of this thing? Does anyone know the origin of this?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think it is.
God.
St. Swithin, he was Bishop of Winchester, I believe, from 852 or 858 to 868. He died, I think, in 70 or 71, 870. And unlike other dignitaries in the church, he didn't want to be buried in Winchester Cathedral. He said he wanted to be buried in the churchyard so that people could walk on his grave and he would feel their steps, and he wanted to be buried like an ordinary person. Well, that happened, but then again, my memory may not be exact on this, but I think in 871 they moved his body into the cathedral. And once they completed that, the minute they completed it, there was this most massive storm, as if St. Swithin was really angry. And this storm lasted quite a few hours. It really was the worst storm they'd ever experienced. And that, I think, gave birth, not for a few hundred years, but I think the first record of the idea that St. Swithin's day, if it rained, it would last for 40 days and 40 nights, was in about the 13th century. There's a paper or a written record of that. So that was how it started.
Wow. Can you imagine people dictating how they want to be buried and where they want to be buried? It's like, you're gonna have no knowledge of it.
I think it's just a sentiment.
Right.
Because I remember my dad telling me whenever I passed on, I want to be buried next to my dad.
Right. Okay.
So it's just what they wish. They must believe there's something to it. They must believe their spirit will communicate whoever they want to be buried next to or whatever they want to be buried next to. So I think it's just sentiment anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I can totally understand that. I think these days we've sort of lost that sort of thing in our society. If you know what I mean, if you guys know what I mean. These days, nobody, because it's just like, oh yeah, I'm going to be cremated anyway. So, then it doesn't really matter where you are, because you're ashes. You're ashes at that time.
I think a lot of people who, that's my opinion now. A lot of people who do say this is where I want to be buried are people who must have gone into, I'll say majority of them are people who must have gone into an advanced stage, or people who have the premonition of say, okay, I probably might going to die young, and if I die young, this is where I want to be buried. But like I said, it's all sentiment. I remember an uncle of mine, he was sick for a while. He was taken abroad for treatment and stuff like that. And I guess when he was getting to about time, I think his spirit must have, he must have known that he's getting to time. And he said, look, you guys should take me back home. I don't want to be buried in Europe or in America or wherever. I don't want to be buried outside Nigeria. Please take me back home. And this is where I want to be buried. And this guy was about 80 years old. Another uncle of mine was the same. He was sick for a while, and when he knew it was about time,